Hello, Jammer. Hello, hello. Welcome to a late night stream. I don't know why I'm live, but here I am. I wanted to play the funny game, so I'm playing the funny game. Even though I said I would play Persona today. And then I slept through that. And now I'm here. I make good choices, is what I'm telling everyone. Hey, Yaru. Hello, hello. Thanks for checking on in. This is gonna be a different stream than normal. It's gonna be chill. It's gonna be laid back. And I'm genuinely 100%. I am going to be focusing on the game because I'm really invested in this game. Oh, okay, baby Q. Hey, Choco. I know this is late for me, genuinely. But yeah, I got really. I mean, I'll share the Google Drive or the Google Doc. I got really invested in this game, and I ended up making a whole Google Doc for the information in it, and I was like, I have to keep playing. So I was like, oh, fuck it. So I'll be probably kind of quiet, probably focus on the game. I am hyperfixated, yes. I like murder mysteries. What Google Doc? Yeah, so it's for this game, the Painscreek murderers. But how you doing, Choco? How you doing? How you doing, Van Dive? Hello, hello. Yeah, I know, and it's gonna be chill. Chill Saturday night vibes. Nothing crazy. Focusing on murder mystery. Having fun. My Oshi could never. If I'm your Oshi, you have bad taste. But yeah, we're having a chill Saturday night. There's not gonna be a lot of tangents. I'm giving you a reason to click away from the stream. I won't be offended. I'm mostly streaming this so I can, like, go back and check things for the mystery. And I like the idea of someone going in completely blind and trying to figure out from point zero, which is what I'm doing here. And so I like watching people do that with murder mysteries. I do listen to crime documentaries. I try not to be one of those freaks, but I do listen to them. But I enjoy watching people work something out from zero, even if I know the solution. So that's kind of the perspective I'm going in with this game. Is that, maybe there's some other freaks like me. But the wall crickets are watching? Yes. If you do that, I will unironically ban you. Can I make it so it's view only? Wait, I think I may have made it not view only. Wait, how do I fix this? How do I fix it? Shit. No, I made it viewing for myself. How do I make it view only? For other people. Share. Anyone with the link can view. Okay. Anyone with the link can view. Okay, I'm safe. I'm safe! The murderer was killed. Well, okay, so in between now and the last time I played, I actually went through and I went back to the cemetery. And the suspected murderer, Scott Brooks, is dead. He has a tombstone at the cemetery. As does Trisha Roberts, who was his girlfriend. It's view only. The one who did the murder must be the murderer. Dun dun dun. Oh wait, this is a tangent I'll go on before stream starts. BFTuber started an oven fire today. That was fun. Okay, I'll talk about this. Well, the really concerning part is, okay. Yeah, I know. We were just like, who is this creature? Hello, I am a fox. Hello, Bubba Boonga. That's a fun name. We were just like chilling. We have a Lego set that we're building right now. It's like the boutique hotel from the modular Lego sets. It's been a really fun build, and we really invested in it. I was preheating the oven for my macaroni and cheese. I'm like, man, the oven's really smoky. And he made a chicken pot pie yesterday and was like, oh yeah, while the pot pie was cooking, it kind of overflowed into the bottom of the oven. And I was like, oh, okay. Whatever. So neither of us got up, even though we both smelled a lot of smoke. Finally, the oven beeps for my macaroni and cheese, and I go over to put it in, and there's just a fire in the oven. And I opened the oven for some reason, and I was like, yeah, that's a fire. And then I closed the oven, turned it off, and turned on the ventilation. We had to open up all the windows. It's like 25 degrees outside. Smoke everywhere, and my smoke alarms in the house did not go off. So really, it was a joint effort in setting the oven on fire, but it's funnier to say BFTuber did it. No, he's always been as clumsy as me. Anyways, that's the only ranting you'll get tonight. Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming on by. This is the stream where I ruin people's streaks. I said that yesterday, but it's gonna happen today, too. But yeah, just a mild kitchen fire. It's fine. Most thought I put into a username. That's fair. No, it's a good username. It's fun to say Bubba Boonga. Bubba Boonga. Alright, let's explore the church. Think you were doing weed again? Hey, I only have that in an edible format. I'll have you know. I don't smoke shit. It scares me. Even though people say like weed smoke. Oh, I should mention the key. The key was in this pot over here. Bro, I'm wasted. Oh, well, thanks for coming on by, Bandai. Does BFTuber join in too? Yes, if he's not on call. Hey, Schwag. How you doing? Thanks for coming on by. Come on in. How's Balatro? If it was Unga, it would've been oh, see, I don't know. I can't pronounce shit. What? We're friends on Steam. I can see how many hours you have in Balatro. I can see you playing it right now. You're stalking me? Yes. Yes, I am. Alright. Let's unlock this. How do I have 200 hours? I should buy Balatro. It looks like a very good game. But it also looks like something I would get way too caught up in and never put it down. Because I love roguelikes and gambling. So, you know, great combination. I only like, same and same, yeah! Well, it's weird, I only like gambling in like a gacha sense. I don't like real gambling. Real gambling feels pointless, but if I'm summoning for anime waifu PNGs, fucking on it. I don't know how to play poker, but I do love blackjack. Debating whether I should get on Steam or my phone. I feel like if I get on my phone, I'll just play it at work. And I already play Pokemon TCG Pocket at work, which is its own gambling. So I probably shouldn't get it on my phone. PC only. If I get it on PC, I can stream it. Bibble. How much so you can learn hands in that game? Oh, that's fun. Is there anything about this Bibble? No. But yeah, I just wanted to play for like an hour and see what I can find in the church. I roll money mean okay. Yeah, no, same. Balls tattoo? I will. I'll play balls tattoo. Oh. I know, I've never played poker. I don't really know how to. Although, funny story, my brother, when he was younger, in 6th grade, we, my school, like, had, like, a camping trip where everyone just went, or the entire class, went camping, and we stayed in cabins. And my brother, when it was his turn for the camping trip in 6th grade, he snuck out of his cabin and went to his other friend's cabin and brought poker chips and decks and card decks, and they just played poker until like 2 a.m. until a teacher caught him and he got in trouble. He got in a lot of trouble. It was really funny. My parents did not give a shit. They were like, well, fuck, like, let the boy play poker. Who cares? Got teachers at my school mad at him because he taught kids how to play blackjack. Blackjack is my game of choice. If I am at a casino, I'll do a couple slots and a couple rounds of blackjack, and then I'm usually done. Like, walk in with $100, and then once I either double it or lose it, I'm out. Usually I lose it, but I don't go more than that. Roulette. Roulette is like too chancy for me. Eat the $100. It would be the same. Hey, a darker reef. I have Sprite as dehydrate, so thank you. They learn basic addition and probability. It's true. That is very true. What is it if the dealer has like Oh god, I used to know blackjack. If the dealer has like a 16 hand, you actually want to stay because their odds of busting is greater than them hitting 21 or something like that. So some dealers will look at you like, you stay when you have 16. Yes, because you're more like, it's something like that. Yes, busted. How you doing, Jackery? Thanks for coming on by. Church will be closed for the funeral of Andrew Reed, June 19th, 1995, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Church will be open from 5 p.m. Trinity Church. So Andrew Reed is dead and also an alcoholic. Hiya, Juvie. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Thanks for coming on by. Yeah, we're talking about busting death and alcohol. This is a fun stream, everyone. Welcome to a chill Saturday night stream with the game that I'm way too invested in. And you can stand because dealer needs to stand on 17 plus. Higher chance they bust. Yeah, blackjack, it feels like you have a chance in. Like, there's some strategy. Unless they're not playing blackjack with, like, a 52 hand. And they're playing it with, like, a bunch of decks put together, which is a thing I know they do. But I don't know, busty. Won't be the first time I heard that. Need a handyman. Have odd jobs that you need done by a dependable, experienced, and friendly guy. Scott Brooks, the suspected murderer. Very friendly guy. I think I just don't like it's a 2 times win. It's fun though. Yeah, no, it's fun. Scott Brooks is the suspected murderer, by the way. Right now, I don't think it's Scott. I think Scott is too obvious of a choice. My money's on Bernard. I don't know why. It's just that man. He broke his left hand. Therefore, I don't trust him. Because if you break your left hand and somebody mentions it in a murder mystery, you're immediately suspect. Not the arm. But hiya, Jupy. How you doing? Thank you for resubbing. It's good to see you. That's my favorite penguin. Oliver's photography. We tried to break into his place, but it's locked. And like, this entire town is abandoned. I think we should just start smashing windows, but the pro tag is too good for that. Taking your favorite moments in time and holding them still. That's an ugly baby. More than 50 years of experience. I think all babies are ugly. I have a bias. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's just what babies look like, but I don't know. I feel bad. That's probably someone's actual child. I don't know. Babies are ugly. Okay. Weddings family. Matamidi? What the fuck is a matamidi? Matamidi? Maternity! I can read. Events, corporate, commercial. Oliver Gibson specializes in candid portraits and scenic photography. He is known for providing fun, eye-catching, and beautifully photographed stories that celebrate strong emotional connections. Been hard to catch a stream for a while? That's alright. I completely understand. Real life always comes first. Yes. So we tried to break and enter there, but... welcome to Painscreek Trinity Church. Sunday service, 8 a.m. Tuesday evening prayer, 7. Friday Bible study, 6. Community lunch, 12:30 p.m. Last Thursday of every month. Pastor Matthew Brooks, phone number 46 Silver Lake. Oh, you only get lunch the last Thursday? Oh, they didn't mention that in the other one. English comprehension ass. Textbook. Is that what like ESL learners see when they have to try when they're given a test? That's so funny. No smoking. I would be banned here because of my oven fire from earlier. All right, what we got? Anything beneath the pews? Can I? Oh, I can't speed crouch. Let's go. Yeah, book. Oh, is this another death? Yes. June 7th, 1995. Mansion worker Andrew Reed's charred body found in his burnt home. Okay, so this was, I think 7 Black Pine Road. It was something like that. I don't quite remember. This was the house that was on fire. We found his diary in there. I just figured out that was his diary. And it has, like, she is following us or she will find us or something carved into the walls. And we also have the pentagram, a lot of empty pill bottles, and, like, a meth bed in there, like a meth mattress. That's what I'm calling it. Essentially looked like a crack house. So, Andrew had some issues. It's okay. Body covered with third-degree burns. At around 11:25 p.m. last night, a fire broke out on 7 Black Pine Road. Okay, that is the address. Painscreek. Andrew Reed, the owner of the house, was found deceased with third-degree burns from head to toe. He was seen on the couch in the living room, next to the fireplace when the fire likely started. Fair, but we don't know. We don't know. We don't know if it was the fireplace. The cause of fire has not yet been determined, but the sight of alcoholic bottles on the floor suggests that the carpet may have been soaked and helped increase whatever set the incident off. Thanks for checking out in swag. Thank you. When we hated each other and insulted each other and beat each other up constantly. Used to. We still do. I still fucking hate you. Every time I see you, Swag, I just want to punch you in the nose. Yeah, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. I'll bust your kneecaps. According to possible witnesses, Andrew was seen drunk last night when he was leaving Anne's Courtyard Inns and Suites. Police found bottles of empty vodka in the living room, next to the fireplace. No foul play is detected at this moment. Andrew Reed, a gardener and handyman for the Roberts family for more than 2 decades, has a wife and a son who... ends. Okay, I haven't heard anything about Andrew's wife yet, or son. I know he... Who is it? Someone said he treats Scott like a son. Scott being the current suspected murderer of Vivian Roberts. Flashlight. I already have one. Yes, I do. Bibble. Cross? I can now examine the cross. But I don't know who actually his son is. Don't shut the fuck up, dog. It's okay, Swag. I know it's all in good fun. Don't worry. Oh, the lights work here. Oh, boob light. Okay. Close that. Bibble. Yeah, I don't know why. I just like saying bibble. JK, then shut the fuck up. There we go. That's what I expect from you. It's weird that the lights work here, but nowhere else. Ooh. Ooh, the boob light has seen better days. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm teleporting away. I see the light and I'm going towards it. Alright, nothing in the bathroom. Actually, I should leave this door open so I know I came in from there. Kitchen. Wow, these chairs are fucking gaudy. Okay. Do I want to... Where do I want to go? I'll start with the kitchen. I've been low energy. I'm mostly lurking. Dude, I feel that. I've also been lurking in other people's streams, and I feel bad about it, but sometimes I worry I go into people's streams and I, like, take over their chat room a little bit, and I feel bad when I do that. And also, yeah, talking to people's a lot of energy. So, 100% I feel you. I become a lurker. I will stay at the cabin tonight. I don't need dinner. Scott. That's ominous. Because Scott was staying at the cabin the night the murder happened with Vivian. Me low energy? Yeah. We can all just have a chill night. I'll just talk at you guys, and none of you have to respond. There's no obligation to respond. I appreciate you just showing up. Overtime at work for 2 months. I also just a little rough the past months. I understand. I got you, Swag. It's also been tiring here, but, you know, I think I got through the worst patch. My mother got very sick, and so I spent a lot of time taking care of her, but she's over the worst of it. Still needs some help moving around, but she's got it. And work was also a shit show, which I'm sure you understand. But besides that, I'm doing quite well. I'm getting through it. Besides the kitchen fire that happened today. Well, kitchen fire sounds worse than it actually was. The oven fire that happened today. Mama's in it. Yeah, she's okay. She's getting over the pneumonia. Slowly but surely. The pneumonia has cleared up from one of her lungs. The other lung still has a good bout of it, though. Yes, the centralized Aurora Borealis. Located entirely within my oven. I want to, like, move the cabinets. I don't trust them. I feel like shit's behind the cabinets and I can't touch them. Anything in here? No. Let's see. Nothing there. Okay. I think I'm done in the kitchen. Really, nothing super incriminating except for this sticky note. Besides that, I'm not really seeing a whole lot. It's locked. I don't think I have anything. This probably isn't it. That's the key is probably to Bernard's house, but I don't know what Bernard or where Bernard's house is yet. But that key was found in his lock. Oh! I hate that. I hate this. Why is this so dark? It's 10 o'clock at night. What the fuck? I don't think. Okay, we're going down. We're going down into death. It's locked. Okay. I'm scared to turn around. Okay. It's fine. Phasmophobia-ass basement. It really is. This game feels like a prolonged jump scare. Like, there's no one in the town. It's so fucking eerie. There's been multiple murders, but it feels like a jump scare could happen at any moment. I don't know when it's gonna happen, and I fucking hate it. I don't know if this is a horror game or not. This game is Gmod, yeah. It's a really well-made Gmod. Oh. Kevin Holland! That's the murderer. We found him. Right in front of us. Let's see. Memento Mori? No, memories. Plain. May 3rd, 1985. I do not know how that is helpful, but Memento Mori in my Kitsune stream? It's more likely than you think. Guys, Unis Honest is coming back. Ooh, diary. Who? Scott. So this is Scott's diary. Scott Brooks' diary. We can't assume, because his adopted father was Father Matthew of the church. Saturday, April 6, 1985. Father Matthew picked me up from the orphanage today. He said I would be staying with him for now, and I could call him Dad if that's okay with me. On Monday, he will bring me to sign something. He says that after signing, my name is not just Scott, but Scott Brooks. I'm so glad I have a home. Does adoption work like that? That seems a bit too quick, but that's okay. Father Matthew brought me to the attic today. There were so many wooden toys, and he made them all himself. He asked me to choose one that I liked. I chose the toy plane. It looks so cool. He says he can teach me carpentry when I'm a bit older. He even made a secret space for me in my room so I could put my special treasures inside. I love Father Matthew. Okay, so there's a secret room in here. The older boys are always bullying me. They call me a bastard child and a weirdo. They said that's why my own parents didn't want me. What does bastard mean? Aww. Rip. Sniff the floor? Will do. I will find the secret. Father Matthew says I should be patient, but they threw stones at me. Father Matthew cleaned my wounds. It's painful. Father Matthew told me to forgive and forget. He said they don't know what they're doing. I like Father Matthew, but I hate the boys. Yeah, that's fair. Trisha defended me today. The boys walked away when she said her dad is going to catch them and put them in jail. I want to be like Trisha's father. I want to be the next Charles Roberts. That way, no one will ever bully me. Derek is always there whenever Trisha invites me to play. He is 5 years older than me. He's like her bodyguard or something like that. He's really good at drawing. He gave me one of his drawings today. He says he only gives drawings to friends. I wish I could draw like him. Maybe I can make a wooden toy car for his next birthday. Interesting. Okay. So Derek works at the manor as well. And it seems like Scott and Trisha knew each other when they were young. That I was not aware of. In here? Can I? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So somewhere in here there might be a secret, but let's check the calendar first. Some dates marked on the calendar. September 1993. Packing day, moving out, meeting Trisha. Did Scott leave? Wuthering Heights story. Yeah, hey, it is a mystery. Although I don't think I know what Wuthering Heights is. I've heard the name before. No idea what the fuck it is. BFTuber started watching Jujutsu Kaisen earlier today. Oh! I found the secret! I got excited. I got excited that I found the secret. Yeah, sure. I should watch it too, though. Maybe I should try catching up with him, and then we can watch it together. Yes? Is this the calendar you wanted to see? We got wheat fields. No note on the 28th. Is that your birthday? Coolest day ever? I see. Absolute fucking bullshit. Alright. I mean... Doesn't work. Okay. No. Okay. Let me check his diary one more time. See if there's any... Oop, wrong button. I could try 1985. Let's try 1985. Doesn't work. Okay. So we don't have the clues to open that yet, I don't think. Unless... 2417? No. No. Okay. It was worth a shot. So, that's Scott's room. I appreciate that everything is unlocked here. Makes my life easier. Oh god, I was in trouble. We went out shopping today. I saw that one! We went out shopping today because there's like a used Lego store in my area now, which is very exciting. Because we're both Lego people. Good, decent prices. And also, right next to it, there's a charity shop, and I was like, oh, let's go in. Let's try it out. I didn't go in expecting much. Isn't not everything that's my exact style? Like floral print, old lady, nice furniture for good prices. I was ready to buy the entire store. There were so many teacups. I wanted all the teacups. I bought a vintage shelf. This is my second vintage shelf this month. It's fine. I don't have a problem. But yeah, I'll take a picture of it once it's hung up and filled. It's so it really is. This feels like it has a secret door behind it. This feels like I have to pull a book. Mr. Mustard killed her with a hammer in the courtyard. You know, I was getting Clue vibes earlier. We should play the Clue game. I think there's good video game adaptations of that. But how you doing, Sailor? Thanks for coming on by. Welcome to the chill evening stream. That's officially what I'm calling this, if it's accurate. I feel bad for T. Photo of previous pastor, Father Calvin. T's gonna lose their, like, 100+ streak because of the stream. I'm pretty sure they're already in bed. So I do feel quite bad for T. But I wanted to go live. So it's fine. Alright. October 1995. Chair practice for choir practice, not chair practice. What the fuck would you be practicing? Final court appearance, public baptism. Interesting. Okay. Final court appearance. Oh, it's 1995. 95 was when Vivian was murdered, so he's probably doing a court appearance because he's Scott Brooks' adopted dad. Probably like character judgment for Scott if I had to hazard a guess. But I could also just be talking out my ass. Photo of Matthew and Scott years ago. They look like a loving family. Anything? Imagine keeping old calendars. Yeah, right? Like, tear them down. Take them, recycle them. What the fuck? The only ones I keep, the only calendar I keep is that my uncle, he makes like little comics. Ooh, key. And every year he makes a calendar with a collage of all his comics. Those are the only ones I keep. It's boomer humor, but you know, it's family. It makes me laugh. I returned the tools back to the storage room. That's ominous. Key. Okay. Recycle them. No! They're family. Anything in here? Oh. Scott Brooks pleads not guilty to killing ex-mayor's wife, Vivian Roberts. Maid murder suspect denies killing former employer. Scott Brooks, the adopted son of Father Matthew Brooks of Painscreek Trinity Church, pled not guilty in court yesterday. According to Scott, he met with Vivian in the woods that night, but went home after their meeting and did not step out of his cabin for days. When he left her, Vivian was still alive. When asked why he met with Vivian, Scott's answer was that they met to discuss about personal matters, and it was only between the two of them. Scott denied further questioning, stating that only that he had nothing to do with Vivian's murder, that whoever killed Vivian must have committed the crime after he had left. As to why Scott was at the cabin for days after Vivian was killed, Scott explained that he did not even know that Vivian had been murdered. Staying at the cabin is just something he has always done, that he feels at ease while at home. Interesting. Scott is currently detained in the county jail. No bail has been set for his release at this point. Interesting. Okay. And then we have a locked one. Just. No. Too obvious. Make a comic strip? What would I make it about? I can't fucking draw. I'll just try 1995, even though I'm pretty sure it's not 95. Yeah, okay. Too obvious. So, don't know. Maybe it's 85, because that's when he adopted Scott. Nope, okay. Kitchen adventures, it would just be me burning my house down slowly but surely. Yeah, that's fair. I could do that. Anything here? No. Bibble? No bibble. This looks like a door. I don't fucking trust this. I'm sure it's nothing though. No bibble. No bibble for us. Alright. It's locked. No. Ooh. Okay. I don't think it's either of these. Oh. Spooky. Spooky, scary church. Churches do kind of wake me out. I don't know, maybe because I didn't, like, grow up religious or anything. But every time I enter one, I just, like, I feel like I don't belong. Which, I'm sure religious people, like, you know, when you grew up not going to church or whatever, usually you go to one as, like, an adult or whatever. For weddings or something like that. And everyone there is always very nice, but I think they can tell you feel weird and vaguely out of place, and they're really trying to make you feel accepted. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. Have pity on me. I don't know. Maybe that's just my brain overthinking it, but yeah. Alright, I think that's it for the church for right now. I do have to try to figure out those codes, but I don't think I'm going to get any luck. Found in the study room. So, okay, wait, hang on. I'm gonna go back to the study room real quick, sorry. Because I immediately forgot what that note said. Because I'm good at remembering shit. Okay. I returned the tools back to the storage room. I returned the tools back to the storage room. Try and think of places that... Wait. Wasn't there a storage room down here? Storage. Haha. Hello? Let me unlock it. Hey, there we go. Okay. Alright, we're getting somewhere. They can tell, you think? Scott's things. Okay. Cups. Plates. Oh. Oh! We can start breaking into cars, boys! spooky sound. I did not like the spooky sound. Alright. There's a couple of locked cars that I know we can go break into. Fuck it, let's go. Let's start breaking into cars. Where's the exit? It's fine. It's abandoned. Nobody gives a shit anyways. Alright. Where's the cars? I'm going to immediately, I think, bolt it to the sheriff's. I think the sheriff's had a car with stuff in it. If I can be not directionally challenged, which we all know is a difficult, difficult thing for me. I think it's this way. Wait, why is this actually good? Yeah! No, the progression makes sense. I'm enjoying it. People said it can get bullshitty later on, though. This game be cooking? Yeah, like, it's a very slow pace, but I like the slow pace. Can I break? Is there anything in this car? Is there a bakery? There is a cafe, but I don't know where the cafe is. It's not on the map. It's locked, but can I break into it? We can start breaking and entering. Let's go. Oh, really? I have to do... Okay, it's fine. Yeah, there we go. Anything? Anything I can steal? No, but I can break and enter. Alright, look for cars. Actually, I haven't checked out the farmer's market yet. Jesus! Let's go. I do like cheese. What's that, drill? Oh, it's a champagne bottle. I don't know. I can't see shit. I'm blind. Anything in the trash? No. Alright, stay on focus. What's this? Stay focused. Cars. Oh, we're carjacking. Oh, the barber shop. Locked. Drink the champagne. I would if I could. Do I want Clover Street? Yes, because I'm on Silver Lake right now. So I want to go this way. Ha 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 ha. I see you. I see you got shit in there. Thank you. Oh! To Private Investigator Steve Moss. Steve Moss was the one who was late paying his rent on the hotel. I came across your name through a close friend of mine. She highly recommended you, saying you are a person of integrity and a very reliable investigator. So I would like for you to investigate the case, which happened in 1995 in a town called Painscreek, of the murder of Vivian Roberts. I was there when it happened. The body had been placed in front of the mansion gates for everyone to see. A few days later, Scott Brooks was apprehended as a suspect. However, there wasn't enough evidence and was soon released. 18 months later, the police filed Vivian's case as unsolved. I tried to forget everything, but I just can't. I simply want to know the truth. I have enclosed a copy of the threat letter that Vivian received the day she died. I hope it helps. For safety purposes, I would like to remain anonymous at this time. I will give you the first payment in good faith that you will agree to my offer. When the case is solved, I will pass you the rest of the payment. Sincerely, Anonymous. I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one. Come alone. Interesting. Okay. Do I get other... I want to see... Stephen Moss. Okay, so this is his notebook. And get the glare. The investigation progress is slow. I've tried to reach people, but many of them have left Painscreek, and those who still remain are starting to move out. I found some evidence showing that things aren't what they seem. The media didn't have it right. I need to interview some people who worked at the mansion. I've been too wary and haven't reached out yet. Matthew seems to be Scott's legal parent. Still won't talk to him just yet. I'd like to visit St. Patrick's Orphanage tomorrow. It's a day's drive from here. I know Scott found something there. There's something not quite right with all of this. Vivian married Charles in 1971. After the marriage, she became vice president of the Roberts Mining Company. It went into a slump after the mining accident in 73, but her resilience to not give up led to her rebuilding the company from the ground up. She supported local businesses, such as the Painscreek Community Hospital, to revitalize the small village. Looks like she was publicly very active. Too active. She was taken to the Painscreek Community Hospital for emergency operation in 1974. Tricia Roberts was born just before that. Vivian was hospitalized for a few months. She was reliant on Dr. Henry Johnson during that period. Security room, 025241. Mansion? Thank you! I'm writing that down. Where's my pen? There we go. 025241. Security room. Mansion. A key. There we go. Alright. Can I pick up his ID? Yes. Private investigator, member of the Worldwide Private Investigators Union, PI union license, Stephen Moss, 2335 Shone Avenue, New York City, New York, USA. Class D, date of birth, 47, hair, brown, weight. Expires 2001, issued 96, okay. Nothing on the back. So that's the folder. Oh! Is that Vivian? That's scary. The secret lies with her. Alright. So I guess with that new piece of information, we should head back to the mansion. Fuck you too, Choco. Thanks for coming on by. Ooh! Tuesday nights. Half-price martinis? Nice! Let's go! Half-price sangria? Fuck yeah, this is my kind of place. $3 any... I can't read that. You do mean I know, I'm just the biggest prick. Thanks for checking on in, Sailor. $2.50 blue light bottles, $2 off Scorlette, Tuesday nights. Oh, yeah, I guess it's Tuesdays. They have to bring people in. Is this unlocked? No, it's locked. Okay. Alright, which way's the manor? That's the post office. The hospital is that way. So, manor is this way. Alright, so it was good. It was good we jacked into that private investigator's car. Oops. Yeah, I think I want to go this way. And then the little side street here. I'm figuring out. I'm figuring out how to navigate this place. Slowly but surely. This is still locked. Yeah, okay. And then up here. And then the manor should be this way. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, I like how the game is... I don't know, I like a good slow burn. Not when it comes to romantic novels or anything like that, but for murder mysteries, I'm 100% there for a slow burn. If it's romantic, I kind of want them to just rush to hand-holding and shit. I don't like the games when it comes to romance, but for this, it's good. Is the shift working? Oh my god, she's so fucking slow. Alright, let's go. Spooky music is back. Hello? Hello, Vivian. I'm here. I'm back. Security room was... I know it's on the second floor. I don't remember where. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, I know. Let me... Thank you. It is 025241. Thank you. Okay. Coat rack. Again, it looks like people left in a real fucking hurry. Oh, are these two various rooms in the house? Tea room, Trisha's room, Nanny's room. Mira called me out for calling him the favorite is the sea slugs today. I love hearing when I brain rot people. Okay. It always makes me happy. So what keys do I have now? Tea room key. We have Nanny's room key. And then Trisha's room key. What are we still missing? Garage key missing. Attic guest room. Okay. Alright. Stealing all of these. Thank you. They are mine. Appreciate it. Employee information. Bernard Hopkins. See, he's sus. He's sus. November 15th, 1944. 31 Silver Lake Boulevard. We have a key to his house. So that's where we should investigate next, because we have a key to his house. 31 Silver Lake Boulevard. Bernard. This is also the first time learning his last name. Hopkins. Regular employee, butler, staff and house management. 8 hours, 5 days a week. Okay. Derek Tyler. 43. Regular chauffeur. 8 hours, 5 days a week. Wanda. Currently hospitalized. She will resume her work when discharged. All of these people are murder suspects. Hardworking and trusted by Vivian Roberts. Interesting. So this is the guy who burnt up in the house and was also an alcoholic. But he had the trust of Vivian. But I don't think he was well liked by the rest of the manor. Longest hired employee at the Roberts family. Mary Martinez. She is the one who found the body. Previously worked at Moon Cafe. And she's pretty young, relatively speaking, I think. 73. Okay, so she would be in her 20s in this game, because the game is based in 99, and she was hired in 93. Okay, so yeah, she's young. She found the body, and she's also been leaving, like, a lot of notes around the property as well. So, I'm not sus of her, but I think I wouldn't be surprised if she's involved somehow. Can I watch this VHS tape? Let me watch it. No. Rude. It is, like, almost 2:30. I don't know if that's relevant at all. Fax machine. No. Logbook. March 18th, 94. Someone ran through the garden last night. A man about 5'5", wearing a hooded sweater, climbed the fence wall into the garden. He proceeded to run to the backyard and jumped over the back wall. March 25th, 94. A new stack of VHS tapes have arrived. Please use the new tapes instead of recording over existing ones. Uh-oh. Did someone record over the murder? April 6th, 94. I came across a note by Magdalene Roberts, stuck between one of the old logbooks. It was requesting the search of a missing security tape dated June 28th, 1975. It seems the tape was never found. May 28th, 94. We have a new security guard coming in today. His name is Samuel Green. Tom Parker will be his mentor to get him up to speed. Those are new names. I have not heard those names before. July 4th, 94. Andrew came to mansion at around 11 p.m. He was very drunk. Scott was called. He arrived around 11:15 p.m. and brought Andrew home. Okay. August 12th, 94. Today marks Tom Parker's 20th year since he started working at the mansion. He will be retiring from his position next month to take care of his ailing wife. November 2nd, 94. There's a strange tale going around Painscreek recently. Stephanie, a 6-year-old girl, got lost during Halloween. Apparently she followed some fireflies in the woods and could not get back home. Her parents called the sheriff. They conducted a search but could not find her. 2 hours later, Stephanie got home safe and sound. When asked how she found her way back, Stephanie said a young lady found her crying and brought her back. She didn't know the lady's name, but remembered her being pretty and having long black hair. She was wearing a black dress, similar to what the mansion maids wear at work. Interesting. The strange thing is that when I asked around, all the maids said they were working that evening. Dun dun dun. Mira do be the favorite sea slug. We love Mira. Alright, so now we have a bunch of new keys to the house. So let's go... this one. I guess we can start at... We have the tea room, the nanny's room key, and Trisha's room key. So the nanny room is going to be Dorothy's room. Oh, really? Okay, we'll just... I thought they would be labeled. I guess that's asking too much. There we go. Okay. So this is Dorothy's room, who was the nanny to Trisha, the Robert's daughter. Bibble. Oh, she was a God-fearing woman. Okay. No, I can't pick up the Bible? Okay. We need to salt him. No! We love the slug. We will not salt the slug. We only say we salt the slug to his face to keep him in line. we do it to scare the slug, but we would never actually salt them. Ooh, can I open this? No. Bibbler. Diary? Diary. It's very convenient that everyone keeps a fucking diary in this town. November 2nd, 72. Or November 20th, 72. There's a newly hired maid named Sophia. Okay. Sophia is the woman that Andrew Reed was seeing when he kept having visions of Sophia and being like, oh, I keep seeing her since Scott mentioned her and I need more pills to stop seeing her. So Sophia's probably fucking dead and Andrew murdered her, but we'll find out in a second here. There's a newly hired maid named Sophia. I think Matthew recommended her, saying that she's his cousin. She's very pretty and has very good manners. She's a quick learner too and does whatever she's told to do. She's very eager, asking a lot on what she should do, how she should act when Charles and Vivian are present, how to be perfect at her job. I like her already. March 10th, 73. The guys delivering food to the mansion are gawking at Sophia, as if they've never seen a pretty girl before. I had to ask Sophia to go back into the house, otherwise someone might have funny ideas. Her uniform needs a little more cover. Don't like that. June 20th, 73. Matthew sometimes comes over and checks to see if Sophia is doing okay. I tell him he's worrying too much, that Sophia is loved by all. Matthew seems pleased every time I say this. If I didn't know better, I think that Matthew liked her. September 24th, 73. It rained heavily today. Sophia and I were having our tea break when she asked me, what does it feel to be loved? That's a big question to drop on a coworker. I said, well, it's like the feeling you get when you are with your parents. She was quiet for a moment and then replied, it's hard for me to imagine because I don't have parents. I didn't know what to say to her at that time, but after the break was over, I decided to make an effort to care for her more. Aw. Okay. That's sad, but okay. Maybe she was in an abusive relationship with Andrew. And he murdered her. January 31st, 96. So 1 year after the murder. Dear Charles, I've worked here for more than 20 years, and I'm so glad that I was able to spend time here with everyone. I greatly appreciate the opportunities you gave me, and the time I spent with Trisha. Trisha was everything to me, and she loved me. She smiled whenever I called her. I wish I could have given her more. Despite what has happened here in Painscreek, there are moments of pure joy that we've all shared together. I will hold on to these memories. I'm sorry that I'm leaving and won't be able to serve you anymore. Thank you for everything. Please take care of yourself. Sincerely, Dorothy. We still don't know Dorothy's last name. are those uncooked. Also, I didn't realize this until I went back to the graveyard and looked at the graves. Trisha also died. Trisha died in 95, probably just a bit after her mother. And Scott also died in 95. So Vivian, Trisha, and Scott all died within 1 year of each other. So that would make sense why Dorothy left. She was Trisha's nanny, very close to her. Probably too many painful memories in the house. Had to leave. Photo of Dorothy and Trisha. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Almost everyone's dead. Yeah, pretty much. Everyone's fucking dead. Dorothy Patterson. This is the first time we saw her last name. Okay. I'm glad we finally got that. September 23rd, 94. So did they die naturally or killed? That is the question. I can't believe that Andrew tried to kill himself again. Okay. Thank God for Scott. I cannot imagine what would have happened if Scott wasn't there to save him. Oh yeah, he could have set his place on fire on purpose as a suicide attempt. I did not consider that. Andrew was never like this when Laura and Daniel were here. Even as his wife, I doubt Laura had any idea why Andrew turned out this way. I can't blame her for leaving him and taking their son. Laura and Daniel. Daniel must be his kid. Okay. I wonder if they've contacted each other since then. October 10th, 94. I visited Andrew at the hospital today. He seemed different. He looked calm, as if he had somehow managed to find peace within himself. The attending nurse said Scott has been here almost every day, taking care of him and being with him. Andrew has been talking a lot with Scott. Andrew told me he's ready to see Laura and Daniel again. I'm glad to hear that. I should call Laura and tell her the good news. Will Laura want that? That seems a bit much. February 13th, 95. Scott came to fix my leaking sink today. He did a wonderful job. I offered him tea and we talked quite a bit, mostly about Charles and Vivian. I showed him my old photo album. To my surprise, Scott became very quiet. He asked me if he could borrow one of the photographs. I don't see why not. He thanked me and left in a hurry. Oh, I should call Laura and tell her about Andrew's situation. June 19th, 95. It's ironic that Andrew died shortly after being saved. I met Laura and Daniel at Andrew's funeral today. Daniel reminded me of Andrew. I can't believe he's already 15 years old. Last I saw him, he was only 7. Laura said Andrew had been sending them money these last few years. She had been considering to return to Painscreek so they could be together again. If only I had called Laura before the fire accident. I feel so sorry for them. Interesting. Okay. So much death in this town. And it's weird that Scott wanted a picture. Why did he want that picture? Bathroom. Nice. Oh, really? Just a toilet? You don't get a shower? That's bullshit. This is nonsense, goddammit. Anything? No? Nope. Nothing. Okay. No showering in the manor. Everyone has to be stinky. Alright, what's next? The tea room or Trisha's room? The tea room is closer. So this should be the tea room. Nope, other one. This one? There we go. Ooh. Fancy. No lights. That's okay. So this is the tea sets that are reserved for guests. Specifically Mary Martinez notes said the gold line china is for the guests. I don't know why that's important. A single fork. I like that the music picked up when I opened the single fork. This is the murder weapon. Anything here? No. Clock. So the clock has something going on with it. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Alright. Anything here? Nope. Nothing there. Nothing behind the painting. Let's see. Lamp. This lamp doesn't go. This lamp is for like an office. Okay. Vivian Roberts' diary. Ooh. The plot thickens. Friday, April 28th, 1972. Charles is running for election. I talked to Wilson and Edwards, and they have both agreed to support us. I don't think they are doing this to solely gain business benefits. Rather, they believe in Charles. Their support will help boost morale for our party. Friday, June 30th, 1972. It's our anniversary today. Charles invited me to my favorite restaurant. It was a complete surprise, and I was so happy. I thought he might have forgotten. After dinner, we spent the rest of the evening walking along the beach. We talked as if we were teenagers in love. I could not remember the last time I felt this carefree. Wednesday, August 9th, 1972. Magdalene is coming. What should I do? She's always asking when we'll be having kids. I don't think I'm ready yet. Not when I'm still recovering from the miscarriage. Aw, that's sad. Friday, October 13th, 1972. Edwards called today and tried to push me in favor of a business agreement that we discussed months ago. I rejected his request since it will breach the trust agreement between our companies. I didn't expect him to threaten me by backing out from supporting Charles. If that will happen, so be it. I would rather lose his support than to make deals with people with no integrity. Yeah, you fucking tell him, girl boss. Oh, wait. Gatekeep gaslight girl boss. How the fuck? How can I forget? Gatekeep gaslight gatekeep girl boss. Oh my god, I keep fucking it up. Does this key go to this clock? No. Okay. It was worth a shot. That's a key usually designed to be used with villas and mansions. Okay. So we got a pretty key there. Is this something? Dustbin. Anything? Just towels? Okay. Nothing there. Pen. No. Oh! Bunch of hate mail. How does it feel to ruin the lives of many? Costing me my job, you heartless witch. You don't deserve to live. Interesting. Thank you! Thank you, Darker Reeve. Much appreciated. That was a good one. That's the thing. I think it's easy to jump scare me in this game because I'm already on edge. Oh, anti-hydrate. Thank you. Cheers. Ah. Alright. It's not to that. Okay. February 17th, 93. Nelson and Brown investigation. 206 Fillmore Road, Northfield. Investigation on Painscreek Community Hospital donation funds. Ooh, is this the embezzlement we heard about? Dear Mrs. Vivian Roberts, our latest investigation shows that Dr. Henry Johnson has been embezzling funds from the Roberts Relief Foundation. He's sending a portion amount to an offshore private account under the name of Jefferson Investments, LLC, every 5th of the month. An exact amount of $9,990 is being transferred, supposedly for the payment of medical supplies and equipment. However, neither the equipment nor the medical supplies could be accounted for. This has been going on for the past 16 months. As of now, the total amount embezzled nears $160,000. Sincerely, Roland Brown. Interesting. Okay. 4-hour fitness stream? Hell no! If I want to play Persona tomorrow. I keep saying I'm going to play Persona, and then I don't. So this is interesting, because Dr. Henry Johnson was the family doctor of the Roberts family, but he also was, like, head physician at the hospital or something like that. So he was trusted by the family, and he was also found dead in his car in a lake. So I'm thinking maybe suicide. Suicide after he was found embezzling the money. That would make sense. Yeah, 160K was a fucking lot in 93. That's my leading theory right now. Okay, can't do that. Let's see. Alright, so that was the tea room. Let's go to Trisha's room. Which I think is this guy? Nice, okay. Oh. Interesting. I thought that was blood. It's just a flower pattern. Trisha requested that all her books be brought to her room in the hospital. Okay. So she was hospitalized. I guess we kind of knew that because she died. It's locked. Not that one. Okay. Okay. Sorry, my nose is starting to act up a little bit. Oh. Looks like a cabin key. Scott was known to stay at their family cabin. So that very well could be the family cabin key. All right. My diary. Bit childish. It's cute. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, no. November 13th, 1988. Scott's a strange kid. Very quiet. I don't think it's right for the other boys to bully him and call him names. I wonder why Scott's parents didn't want him. Wow, okay. Well, that's a loaded question to ask an orphan. Why didn't your parents want you? January 6, 1989. I don't like after-school programs, especially ballet. It's difficult and boring, and I hate proper etiquette. What's wrong with being myself? I don't need to be like Mom. Yeah, you tell him, Trisha. Study room code. August 3rd, 1989. I haven't seen Dad for a while. I wonder when he'll be back. Every time I enter the study room, I can smell his tobacco smell. It's the perfect reminder when he's gone for so long. I miss Dad. Mom's always working. She's so busy with other people that she has no time for me. Sometimes I wonder if Mom loves me. Maybe I should call Dorothy Mother instead. Damn. Alright, so Trisha had some contention with her mother. I'm just writing down the study room code. 44871. And then let's do the bottom drawers. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Sheets. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Nothing? Nothing. Nope. Okay. Bird cage. You actually shouldn't keep birds in cages like this. Unless they have, like, a lot of fucking freedom. And you only put them in this at night. But they really should be in large cages. That is locked. Oh, the entire thing is locked? Even the bottom one? Interesting. Okay. Alright. Anything below the bed? Probably not. Alright. So, the study. None of these are the study. Study room code. Big room. Which one's the fucking study? I'll try downstairs. Maybe there's something that's, like, obviously a study room. This looks like a study. I think that's a fair assumption. All right. Where is there a code? I don't remember there being a code in here, though. That's where I'm getting confused. Study room code. It could be maybe the gallery? Maybe she's talking about the gallery. I thought the gallery was 6 digits, though. Oh. Oh. Okay. 871. Oh, spooky. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm coming in. What y'all doing? It's weird that the lights only work half the time. I don't get that. Maybe half the light bulbs are dead in this town. I guess it's been a hot minute since they've been here. Cigars. Find smoke. Secrets? That looks like a fucking secret. Pry it open! It won't let me. I need an item. There's a fucking secret here! There's a secret room! Where is it? Where's the secret book? I'm clicking everywhere. No. Okay. I'm gonna do the desk last, because the desk probably has the most information. Ooh, secret. Ah, first floor. Okay, I didn't have this yet. This is good. I'll correlate that with what I have so far. Okay, let's examine his desk. 5. I'm writing that down. Knight equals 5. Okay. What's the pawn? 2. Painscreek Community Hospital, 45 Black Pine Road. Vivian Roberts medical report. Dear Charles Roberts, Vivian's situation is currently stabilizing. She has accepted the fact that she cannot conceive anymore. However, she needs time to fully recover, and a 6 months rehabilitation is necessary. Your presence at the hospital has been noted to upset her. This only helps prolong her recovery. I am suggesting that you try and refrain from visiting your wife until she's in a better state to receive you. Oh, that's sad. Your mother's desire for a boy to be an heir to your family has caused tremendous strain on her. Never mind. This family can go fuck themselves. Please consider addressing this issue with your mother. Painscreek Community Hospital regards a patient's recovery as the highest priority. Our staff will do their very best to help Vivian. I apologize for any inconvenience this may cause you. Dr. Henry Johnson, August 16th, 1974. Interesting. Can I get the smaller letter? Oh, that's probably just the envelope. Never mind. I don't need that. Okay. Calculators! The true evil. Can I... We don't know that yet, but I have a feeling it correlates to the chess pieces. Binders. Nothing. Oh! Medical and Health Encyclopedia. 4 right, 6 left, 3 right. 4 right, 6 left, 3 right. Okay. Where? Here it is. Use. What did that do? Is it this? Something changed. what changed. Oh, okay. So 4 right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 right. 1, 2, 3. Oh! I knew it! I knew there was a secret. You're a bastard, Charles! What we got in here? Magdalene Roberts, mother of Charles, dies at age 68. Hospital reports heart attack as main cause of death. Magdalene Roberts passed away last night at the age of 68. I can occasionally be intelligent. It's not often, but it happens. She was visiting her son Charles Roberts in Painscreek when her heart failed. Dorothy Patterson, a maid working at the mansion, knocked on Magdalene's door at 7 a.m. Since there was no answer, she assumed Magdalene was still sleeping. It was only 2 hours later, when Magdalene still did not respond to her knocking, that she realized something was wrong. She called Bernard Hopkins, the mansion butler, who came and opened the room to find Magdalene lying on the bed. She wasn't breathing. He immediately called 911. Dr. Johnson, the family doctor and head of Painscreek Community Hospital, arrived at the mansion at around 9:30 a.m. and pronounced Magdalene Roberts dead. According to Dr. Johnson, Magdalene Roberts probably had a heart attack sometime in the middle of the night. More accurate diagnoses are yet to be determined, but Magdalene's death was most probably the result of high blood pressure and old age. I don't know if I took a picture or not. Okay. Diary? Charles Roberts. Sorry, my nose is starting to act up. May 3rd, 1974. Vivian hasn't spoken much since she was discharged from the hospital. Dr. Johnson said she has fully healed, but it will take some time for her to adjust back to her old rhythm. I feel our relationship is deteriorating, as has suffered permanently in some way. June 17th, 74. I love Trisha. I know Vivian does too. I can only hope that my mother's passion for her grandson will not affect Vivian's love for Trisha. I hope that she does not hold any resentment towards mother. No, she probably does. She put her in the fucking hospital. Oh, another one. Okay. June 11th, 74. Our baby daughter is born today. We've named her Trisha. Vivian had to go through a cesarean section. I'm just glad that both mother and child are safe, and I thank God for that. I feel so happy to have a baby in the family. There's no words to express the joy I'm feeling inside. At the same time, I am worried of what mother might say once she knows that the baby is a girl. Okay, bitch. August 16th, 74. Vivian is being hospitalized. Spam detected. Thank you, Saribot. Vivian is being hospitalized for the second time in a year. The first time was for the C-section, this time for mental instability. Dr. Johnson told me not to visit her until she has stabilized and ready to receive me. What can I do? Mom wants a boy, but it's not safe for Vivian to be pregnant anymore. Sometimes I feel lost, not knowing what to do. Mostly, I just feel lonely. I never thought this would happen. Whenever Sophia is babysitting Trisha, she would listen to everything I have to say. I could express myself candidly. Never once did she question the decisions I made. It made me feel like she understands me. I found comfort in her, both spiritually and physically. I just never thought I would have a relationship with her. What should I do now? Cheating fucking bastard! I have a name for our child. He will be called Vincent Roberts. Oh! Kid out of wedlock. I will add him to my will. Sophia seems to be hiding as well as she can from Vivian. Even I have not seen her in these last 2 days. I wonder where she could be. She was fucking murdered. Alright. So Charles is a piece of shit. Sophia! Interesting. Who, while his wife was in the hospital for mental issues, cheated on her with a young maid. Interesting. June 16th, 1975. Dear Charles, I received a letter from Dorothy yesterday. She told me everything. What have you done, my son? Does Vivian know? Have you even considered the consequences of your actions? And what of this Sophia? What will you do with her? You made a mistake and you'll need to take responsibility for what you have done. Do you understand? You cannot take her as your wife. You already have one. This scandal cannot be publicly known. It will destroy your political career. Oh God, this is... I don't know. A fucking boy mom. Just like, yeah, your son fucked up, but maybe it's because you were a bitch to him. And also, your son needs to take responsibilities for his actions and not just hand wave it away. He needs to face the consequences. However, the child is important. He is your flesh and blood and might be the son you need to properly continue the family. I am now preparing to visit you. Do not say anything to Vivian yet. I will take care of it when I arrive. Love, Mom. Wow, this family fucking sucks. Alright. I think that is everything for the time being here. So I have... What did I gain from coming here, besides new knowledge? I still think this is Bernard's key. And I got Bernard's address. Use villas and mansions. We don't know where this key goes yet. And we think that goes to the hunting lodge. So to me, the next logical step is probably the hunting lodge. But I want to figure out where this one key goes. Been to the study room. Been to the library. Family room, patio. Master bedroom. I have not been to the master bedroom. It's by the gallery. Oh, maybe it goes to the wine cellar. Can I? Maybe not. maybe it doesn't. Maybe we can't go in here. All right. Let me try the master bedroom. Where the fuck is it? Kitchen. Not there. Here we go. Okay. Alright. Hello. Hello, Charles and Vivian. How you guys doing? Thanks for letting me in. Much appreciated. Nothing here. Nothing there. Nothing there. I will be shocked if the most empty room of any dirt is the master bedroom. Actually, it would make sense if the master bedroom doesn't have a lot of dirt, because they each have their own separate areas. Vivian's being the tea room, Charles being his study. Was there just a noise? And I was yapping over it? I'm losing my fucking mind. But that would make sense if there's actually not a lot in here. Because they would rather hide shit from each other in their respective own areas. A hat. Very suspect. What? Okay. I mean, I'll take a picture of it, but I don't know how it will help me. It's a nice hat, I guess. What we got here? Ooh. This looks like it belongs to the clock. Diary? Vivian. These people keep a lot of diaries. Monday, January 2nd, 94. Andrew came and told me he didn't need an assistant. He said Scott is too experienced and is a burden to him. Alright. Rude. What he hasn't realized is that the garden has not been maintained well over the past few months, that his drunk behavior is irritating, and that Scott is actually doing more work than he is. Scott is a fast learner. He should be up to speed in no time. Charles was the one who insisted on hiring him anyways. Charles likes the boy. They've been hunting together quite a number of times, and Charles always seems happy with his company. I just don't understand his love for hunting. He sometimes spends more time in his hunting cabin than he does at home. Tuesday, January 3rd, 94. I was shocked to learn that Scott has been asking around about Sophia. How did he know about Sophia? Who could have told him? It must be Andrew, that drunk. I told him Sophia is gone. Those hallucinations of his is getting worse. He needs to see Henry and get more pills. I'll need to have Bernard keep an eye on Scott from now on. I'll try to see who he talks to, who he asks. Interesting. Friday, April 8th, 94. I called Oliver and asked if he could be the main photographer for the Easter fundraising event. When he asked what the funds will be used for, I told him it will be used to raise awareness of Painscreek, to promote our town's tourism. After listening, he agreed to help. When asked how much he would charge, he simply said it'd be free. I was surprised. I appreciate his contribution to this town. Never work for free. Tuesday, April 12th, 94. The deal with Howard Medical came through, just as I anticipated. Instead of being happy, I feel empty. Am I getting numb from work? Or is it that I don't care anymore? I feel you, Vivian. You seem really adamant about contributing to the town's tourism. Yeah, really. I mean, I guess Vivian seems very goal-driven from what I'm seeing, to the point where she rejects everything else to get her shit done. That's the vibe that I'm getting from her anyways, but I don't know. She's dead. I'm just projecting on her. But hello, Emperor Les. Thanks for coming on by. Sorry, my nose is acting up. Saturday, May 14th, 94. Our dinner tonight was quiet. Charles didn't eat much. He asked me about my day, but I didn't want to talk about it. As a matter of fact, I don't want to talk to him much these days. Trisha was silent as well. She's distancing herself from me. I can feel it. She used to confide in me about everything. Now we hardly talk. Is stopping her from seeing Scott wrong? Yeah! Yeah, that's how you get your daughter to fucking hate you. Wednesday, July 6th, 94. I don't want Trisha to be near Scott anymore. Of all the men in this world, why would Trisha pick him? This is unacceptable, but why do you hate Scott? You were just talking a couple of months ago how much you liked him. How he's a hard worker and seems like a good kid. Open. Thank you. Anything here? A key. Ooh. Take that. 201. This is the missing hotel key. Interesting. Okay. He took too long, so she moved on. She was jealous of the relationship her daughter had with Scott. That's what's going on. Bathroom is locked. Okay. What do I have inventory-wise? Let's go back up to Vivian's tea room. I feel like that butterfly key has got something to do with the clock. And Vivian has her tea time at 3:20 p.m. on the dot. So I'm gonna set the clock to 3:20. Is this where the tea room is? Yeah, it's on the second floor. I missed too much of the lore. That's okay. There's a lot going on here. And I don't quite know what's going on, but we got cheating, we got embezzlement, we got multiple murders. Hello, kawaii cuties. Thank you. That's very cute. That's a good one. Thank you for the lurk. Have a good one. But yeah, no, we got a lot of shit going on here. What do you mean nothing happened? 3:20. Okay. Really? Oh, thank God. Okay. We know Vivian always has her tea right at 3:20 on the dot. This is a terrible noise. 5, 10, 15, 20. Nope. One more cycle. Ooh. Hey! There we go. Thank you. June 18th, 1975. Dear Vivian, I am not writing to you as your doctor, but as a friend. I know you had your suspicions about Charles. Now that his affair is revealed, there's no point beating around the bush. If you want to protect yourself and Trisha, there's only one way. You have to make Sophia and the baby leave Charles. They need to be moved away from Painscreek. You will, of course, have to compensate for her leaving. Did they fucking murder Sophia and the baby? As for Charles, he will need to know that having his affair publicly known will destroy his political status. People are not so forgiving when the mayor they trust is involved in such a scandal. I'm bad at reading cursive. I'm so sorry. I figure that Charles will try to add the child into the family registry. I would do the same if I were him. It is a boy after all, and the child will be able to continue the family line. If that should happen, I cannot imagine what will happen to you. Henry Johnson. Vivian, I have given careful thought to your request, and here's my answer. I have provided a new prescription for your mother-in-law, Magdalene. It is 3 times the strength of her usual dosage. Detailed instructions will be sent with the medicine. Should you decide to do it, you will need to administer the medicine carefully so no one suspects anything. Call me if you have any questions. Henry Johnson. P.S. Make sure no one else in the mansion ingests any of it. Vivian's a fucking murderer! Vivian and Dr. Henry Johnson are fucking murderers! They're the ones who should go to jail! You're writing cursive just out of spite, thanks. Appreciate it. Just to make me fucking blind. Alright, I feel like I've done everything I can in the mansion right now, but we got some good dirt. We have not been to room 201 yet. And 201, I believe, belonged to Stephen Moss, who was the private investigator whose car we jacked into. And he left his car, which is weird. Vivian killed her mother-in-law, Charles Roberts' mother. Her and Dr. Henry. Because Charles had an affair with a maid named Sophie. Sophie had a boy. Vivian could have no more children and only gave Charles a daughter named Trisha. And his mother was like, this child is valuable to you. Put him in the family bloodline so that way we can continue the name. And Vivian was like, nah, and made up a plan to kill her with Dr. Henry. Dr. Howard. I forget his name immediately. But yes, Vivian killed her mother-in-law, is what it sounds like so far. Do we have definitive proof besides that letter? No. But it sure fucking seems like a murder. Dr. Howard and Vivian got something going on. I agree. Because Dr. Howard also embezzled funds. Like $160,000 from Vivian's, like, town improvement thing. So there's definitely a relationship going on there. Yeah, why is he helping her like that? I agree. There's something shifty going on. All right, let's go back to the hotel. I think this is the hotel over here. And let's go into 201. Because we could not enter 201 before. Why does Vivian have a key to room 201? Vivian and Charles. The private investigator's room. That's interesting. Alright. Alright, so now... Right, this was Stephen Moss? Yes, Stephen Moss, the private investigator, was staying here. Fuck! Jesus Christ! I can't even get mad. That was a good one. But goddamn it, Pasithia. I love Pasithia. How you doing? Thanks for coming on by. Fuck. Oh my god. I'm already on edge because of this game. I'm doing well. I got the inkling or the itch to play more of this game. So here I am streaming at 10 o'clock. Having a more chill stream. Less yapping, more just focusing on the game. I've been really enjoying it. I like a good murder mystery. Anything in the bathroom? I don't know why, but I was expecting just like a line of coke on the bathroom sink because I feel like private investigators always do drugs. Like hard drugs. I don't know why. No, this doesn't seem like the kind of game that would just have lines of coke. Actually, no, people could do coke in this game. Fucking Charles seems like he would. The bibble. Anything hidden in the bibble? No. I don't know. I keep wanting to open, like, I'm checking all the Bibles because I feel like one of them will be carved out and have something in it. Or like a note or something. Bibble. Anything in here? Oh! 4297. What the fuck is that? Is that a tree? I don't... Do you guys remember that meme? This was a meme like 3 years ago where people would just randomly red circle something completely fucking stupid in a picture, and then somewhere in like the top right corner, completely away from the circle, would be like a picture of Goku or just something unrelated at all, and the red circle would be completely not where it's supposed to be. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. Painscreek Community Hospital. Okay. Oh, I meant to take a picture of that. 329.97. I don't know what this is. The code is Calvin's date of birth. Who the fuck is Calvin? I have not heard of Calvin yet. Conveniently highlighted verse describing exactly what the person about to do wrong. Yeah, really. They're about to take an eye for an eye. The maid's son? Is that the... I don't know who Calvin is. Where can I find the key? Where is this? This looks like it's in the church. No? I don't know where that is. Notebook. Stephen Moss. Bernard Hopkins, 31 Silver Lake Boulevard, Painscreek. Yeah, no, it's weird, Emperor Lutz, because it's kind of like the entire town is completely abandoned, and it looked like people left in a hurry. Like, people still have moving boxes, people left family photos, people left their laundry hanging up, and the trash still hasn't been taken out, or anything like that. So it seems like people left in a real fucking hurry. Nobody knows. Don't know yet. Father died in mine accident. He was at home the day Vivian was killed. No alibi. I'm also sussing Bernard. Okay? They don't just tell you that a character broke their left hand and that they're left-handed for no good reason. Someone comes back into town. That's what I'm worried. I'm worried it's gonna turn into Ghost. Interview with Dorothy. Interview with Mary tomorrow at Moon Cafe. Meeting with Sheriff at the Outpost at 10 a.m. on 5/11. He mentioned wanting to show me some files. Okay. I found a hidden panel in the inn's reception area. It's part of the counter. It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners. There's some interesting stuff they hide in there. All right, we're going to the receptionist area. Turns out you're the killer. Yeah, probably. Hey, Biohazard, how you doing? Thank you for the head pats. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, there's probably no key around. Where would this briefcase key be? Maybe it's in his car. Maybe I just have to go check his car again. But let's see. So in the receptionist area, there's a secret panel in one of the corners. Where? That key probably goes to the church in the wardrobe. This one is the cabin key, where Scott was staying. And this key was in Bernard's locker. So I'm thinking it's Bernard's house key, but I have not taken a look at that yet. Because I kept getting distracted by other things. As you do. Alright. So there's a switch hidden in one of the corners. Oh, it's... Yeah, I know. I don't know. I'm assuming it's a cabin key. It might not be. Clicking everywhere. Darts. Where the fuck is it? Am I... ah! Okay, I'll go check again. Take 2. Read. Hidden panel in the inn's reception area. It's part of the counter. I read it as corner. Okay, it's part of the counter. I can read. Okay, counter. Yeah. No.
Hi, this is Oliver Gibson.
Hi, Oliver.
I just wanted to thank you for letting me borrow your toolbox and shovel. I'm currently out of town for a few days, and I didn't get the chance to return it yet.
You can't skip this.
In case you need
We already heard this.
It's currently sitting in my photo lab. Ask Mrs. Patterson for my spare key.
Okay, thanks, Oliver. It's part of the counter. You're furiously clicking everywhere. Was there a knocking game earlier? I thought there was too, but I also thought maybe I was just losing my mind. So I chose to ignore it to make myself feel better. I'm just casually going insane as he clicked. No, I understand. I am too. Is Steven fucking lying to me? I'm not Googling it. We'll go check again. We'll check as many times as we fucking need to. Part of the counter, it's hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners. So the latch is placed at one of the corners and it's on the counter. There's a panel where the drawers would be. I think it's down left corner by the side of the door, part of the counter inside. Okay. We're going back. In the corner, there's a switch. Anywhere? No. Maybe this is something I come back to. Because we do have other places we can explore right now. I want to see this, though. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, I'm invested. Come on. Shige. Hello, thanks for coming out by and thanks for resubbing. How you doing, Shige? Shige. On the lip of the counter. Oh! No, maybe it's underneath here. On the corner. No, I think you're onto something. Anything? Welcome to a chill late night stream. Had a lot of fun streaming? Oh, well, thanks for coming out by after your stream. If you have to go rest and recharge, go rest and recharge. 12-hour stream? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. Go the fuck to sleep. I do one activity and I'm dead for the rest of the day. I went shopping today and then I fell asleep for 5 hours and slept through what was supposed to be my starting stream time. I didn't even notice. Oh god. Yeah, no. I would be exhausted. Too focused on the game. That's fair. What were you playing? Monster Hunties? I think you've also been playing the Monster Hunties lately. Wilds, yeah. Do I go read the note? Okay, I'm gonna go read the note one more time, but I'm gonna take a picture of the note this time on my phone, so that way we don't keep running. So we don't keep running back and forth in the most obnoxious manner ever. Okay. Only grinding gear? Very nice. Good job. I guess 12 hours will do that, though. Alright. I'm taking a picture with my Pahone. I found a hidden panel in the inn's reception area. It's part of the counter. It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners. Alright. The latch is placed at one of the corners. So you couldn't say right or left. The latch is placed on the right corner when you walk in. Is that too much to ask for, Stephen fucking Moss? No. That's what this fucker gets. He should have to pay a late rent fee for doing this to me. The latch is placed at one of the corners. Maybe. Okay, this could be me coping. It could be me being fucking blind. Maybe it's not corner as in like, oh, it's a corner in the reception area. Maybe it's like a corner over here. Like outside of the reception area. The secret is there. But the latch is around here. This is probably me just coping, but I'm gonna try. Yeah! Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm being too narrow in my, like, definition. Ooh. Yeah, I do see that glowing dot, but it won't let me click it. But 100% I see that fucking glowing dot. And it's making me lose my fucking mind. I think it's just like a lighting bug. I think I'm reading too much into it. I love that we were all like, it's the fucking dot. This game is making you see shit that doesn't exist. Not the cabinet. Over here? No. That's just an outlet. The latch is placed at one of the corners. One of the corners. One of the corners. What do you guys think? Should we move on from this clue right now? Maybe come back to it at a later point, explore something else? Maybe I go and try to get, like, the mail keys. And then once I get the mail keys, come back. Because right now... Oh! Transcale Brooklyn! Thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Thank you for your support. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe let's go hit up the hunting cabin. Yeah, I'll note it down. I'll note it down. Hidden latch somewhere in hotel lobby. That's what I'll write down. Hidden latch somewhere in if I can spell hotel lobby. Right, there we go. Alright, let's go hit up the hunting cabin. Because I spent like 20 minutes on this, and I don't know where the fuck it is. So. The lights have a hum to them. Like they're old-fashioned. That's kind of interesting. Alright. We'll come back. I want to check out the hunting cabin. Because that seems mildly interesting. Thank you. So that's the community hospital. I know, it does have the fluorescent light sound. To hunting ground. So we want to go back to where the sheriff's is. Which is not this way. I think the sheriff is this way. I don't know. I think I'm confidently walking in the wrong direction right now, but it's fine. Oh, I was right. Ah, go me. So I believe the hunting grounds is this way. Yeah, we crossed the bridge and then we should be there. Disclaimer notice, children's play area. Children must be supervised by a responsible adult. I can't go in here. The management cannot be held responsible for any injury occurred whilst using the facilities. Okay. Oh, this is where a kid went missing. I forget the kid's name. I think it was like Joshua or something, but a kid also went missing here. This town really just has the worst fucking luck. Someone yell if you see a hunting cabin. My equipment will get wet. Well, that's rude. I won't go in. Oh, that looks like a hunting cabin. Seems like a very close area to a town to be hunting. You know what I mean? Maybe they go deeper into the woods. Well, that's the excuse we'll give. Anything around? For half-ass bad luck, yeah, really. Hey, Parita. Hello. How you doing, Parita? You crash any Euro trucks lately? They do have deer in Central Park. That is true. That is fair. To-do list. Get more firewood. Give Trisha my spare cabin key. Fix Mrs. Patterson's sink. I told my truck between Greece and Albania. Very nice. I'm sure the people of my favorite country, Albania, love that. Visit Andrew at the hospital. Check hospital for missing tools. Thanks for coming on by, Parita. This is a more chill stream. You're not getting full crazy manic fox girl. Fair warning. I'm really invested in solving this mystery. So if this isn't your type of stream, I understand. But thanks for coming on by. I did have an oven fire earlier though. I'm sure you would like to hear that. Emperor Lutz, thank you so much for the follow. It's much appreciated, and thanks for hanging out. Alright, we got a little hunting cabin. I'm just happy I caught the fox girl. A what? Don't worry about it. A little oven fire as a treat. The scariest part is that our smoke alarms didn't go off. That was the scariest part. So I bought new smoke alarms. I don't know why they didn't go off. After the fire, I took the smoke alarms down and tested all of them. None of them fucking worked. From the steam of the shower. That's somewhat normal. Ooh, key. Oh. Chest box. This probably, in the church, was, Scott's box of stuff. That's probably the key to it. What do you do in this game? This is a murder mystery game where you have to figure out who killed Vivian Roberts, but there's a whole lot more going on than just Vivian Roberts being murdered. I did remove the plastic slip that blocks the batteries. It was working and then it didn't. And then I got a bunch of new D-cell batteries and none of them worked. So I have a new smoke alarm coming, thank God. And it's also one with a CO2 built in, which is nice because my current ones are old and don't have that. I just have a separate CO2 monitor, which I'll probably get rid of. Scott, okay. Oh! Thank you, Farida. That's very kind of you. Thank you for resubbing. It's much appreciated. It's not necessary, but goes all back into supporting the stream. Sunday, February 14th, 93. Today is Valentine's Day. I wanted to spend the day with Trisha, but Charles invited me to go hunting. It's a good failsafe at the least. That is true. That is very true. But Charles invited me to go hunting. I was nervous. Not because it's my first time hunting, but because it's with Trisha's dad. Turned out that I actually enjoyed being with him. I feel comfortable talking to him. You want? Okay. Schizoing all the kitsozing. There we go. You wanna know what? It's not my fault, okay? I'm gonna say this. The oven fire was not my fault. It was BF Tuber's fault. For once, a kitchen incident was not my fault. All the other fires were on me. This one was on him. He made a chicken pot pie yesterday, and I guess it got so hot that it boiled over the inside, because chicken pot pies kind of have like a gravy filling on the inside. Boiled over, he didn't clean it. I went to go put my mac and cheese in the oven. After the oven was done preheating, I go into the kitchen, and there's just fucking smoke everywhere, and we were just in the dining room right next door, playing with Lego, like the adults that we are. And I'm kind of like, oh, it smells kind of smoky, and BF Tuber is like, oh yeah, it's fine. There's just a little burnt food at the bottom of the oven. It's fine. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I smelled a lot of smoke, and neither of us got up to check that it was okay. we were just sitting there playing with Lego. And then after the oven beeped, I got up, and then I saw all the smoke and the fire in the oven. It's true, Parita. It's very true. Lego's fucking expensive. How do you not get up and check the smoke smell? I thought it was, like, small. I thought it was just something, like, burning in the oven from yesterday. Which it was, but then it caught on fire. It's fine! Lego. Yeah, exactly. You don't understand. You don't understand. The Lego Boutique Hotel Modular set is very fun to build. We were hyper-fixated on that. I got to build mini furniture, and that makes me very happy. Kitsune is cool. No, you, Vinny. No, you. Thanks for coming on by. How you doing, Vinny? It's good to see you. Friday, June 18th, 93. I don't get it. Why would Father Matthew forbid me to be with Trisha? Thank you for headbats. Is it because I am not rich, or because I am an orphan? He didn't explain anything to me. Maybe he doesn't love me anymore. Oh my god. This got dramatic. I feel so confused. Alright. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Everyone starts off being like, oh, Scott and Trisha are such a cute couple. They're cute together. Being together. But then suddenly everyone turns and it's like, Scott isn't allowed to be with Trisha. We don't know Scott's backstory, right? All we know is that he's an orphan. What if... And we know Charles is a cheating bastard, right? What if Scott was the affair child between Charles and Sophia? And that's why everyone is like, Scott can't be with Trisha because they're half siblings. What if they're step bros? Yeah, exactly. What is the current date? It is 1999. And all the murders and deaths and all that fun stuff happened in 95. So we're like 4 years past all the main events, I would say. It's almost 12 a.m. It's fine. It's a Saturday. Who cares? I think I'm gonna be playing with Lego, which is a bummer because when I was growing up, Lego was my favorite toy by far. You can get secondhand Lego for cheap if you want to, like, free build stuff. But I agree, the sets themselves are fucking insane. It's like $200 for a set. Oh, blush. Thank you, Vinny. Current day, March 9th, 2025. Thank you. I appreciate you, Choco. Oh, did I take a picture of this? Tuesday, June 22nd, 93. We quarreled again today. I couldn't stand Father Matthew's preaching attitude, so I yelled back at him. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I am so frustrated. Thank you, Vinny. Why are you reading someone's diary? So this is Scott's... So the entire town is abandoned. The entire town where all these murders and stuff. No one's there. It seems like people left in a hurry. There's like... People's laundry is still hanging up. There's moving boxes everywhere. Thank you. All this fun stuff. Daylight savings. Oh yeah, that is this weekend. Ugh. Gross. All this fun stuff. And so we're trying to solve the murder. And everything's abandoned anyway, so we're just breaking into people's homes. And reading the diaries and stuff, trying to solve the murder. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I am so frustrated. Father Matthew said that I'm not an orphan. What does that mean? Does he know who my parents are? They're totally half-siblings. Scott and Trisha are 100% half-siblings. I pressed him to keep talking, but he wouldn't tell me anything after that. I need to know more. Saturday, July 31st, 93. I'm gonna hit the sack. Well, thanks for hanging out, Emperor Luds. Much appreciated. Have a good sleep. Peace out. Bye-bye. July 31st, 93. In these past weeks, it has become more difficult for me to talk to Father Matthew. Wherever we speak, he addresses only church stuff. I realize I'm starting to... Oh! Hello, VLVT. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, a biblically accurate raid. Oh, that's very exciting. Hello, hello, hello. Let me give you a shout out. Did the ad just fucking start? Why? This always happens. Always. VLVT. There we go. Oops. I'm sorry. For the ad. During raid. Always! Always! You were also playing this game? Yo, that's sick! I'm talking through the rain. I'm typing through the rain. I don't care. I'm gonna be proper. I'm gonna have fucking manners. She's typing through. She's I don't know. I gotta have manners. I can hear you now. Okay. VLVT, if you are tired from your own stream and have to raid and run, I completely understand. But if you can stick around and hang out, I would love to hear how your stream went and your experiences with the game. I am really enjoying it so far, but I know the game is non-linear, so I might know things that you don't know, and you might know things that I don't know, and I imagine we both kind of want to go in blind. So if you want to be spoiler-free, I completely understand. How far in are you? I just unlocked the cabin, the hunting cabin, that Scott was staying in, if that gives you enough context. So I've dug through the mansion. Oh, I just got that key? Okay, so you probably aren't going to want to read this. This is probably... I'll have to duck out a little. Completely understand. I do not want spoilers for you. Especially because this is the kind of game where you want to go in blind. Have a good stream. Thank you so much for the raid. It's much appreciated. Bill, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. But yeah, so someone else was playing this game. Me. I'm the one other person. Alright. Let's get back into the swing of things. So yes, for people who were watching Vale VT, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, stream, who also wants to see their playthrough of it and don't want spoilers, cover your ears, cover your eyes. See no evil, speak no evil. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. There you go. VL, Vu. I'm bad at pronunciations. VL. Gotcha. Understood. Alright. Tuesday, June 22nd, 93. Oh, I should introduce myself! I'm so bad at raids! I always panic! Hi, I'm tuber. Head empty fox girl. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I yap a lot, and I'm bad at video games. It's nice to meet everyone. Thanks for coming on by. I am a professional streamer. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Tuesday, June 22nd, 93. We quarreled again today. I couldn't stand Father Matthew's preaching attitude, so I yelled back at him. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I am so frustrated. Father Matthew said that I'm not an orphan. What does that mean? Does he know who my parents are? I pressed him to keep talking, but he wouldn't tell me anything after that. I need to know more. I think we have a little bit of incest going on. I don't know why else people would suddenly be weird about their relationship. And we don't know Scott's parents. I think he's the bastard child between Charles and Sophia. And he started dating Trisha, who is his half-sister. That's my theory. That's my pet theory. Saturday, July 31st, 93. If I'm wrong, it just seems like a really whack theory, and I just am assuming incest, which I should not do, but I play Fire Emblem games, so it makes sense for me to make assumptions like that. In these past weeks, it has become more difficult for me to talk to Father Matthew. Whenever we speak, he addresses only church stuff. I realize that I'm starting to avoid Father Matthew. Whenever he talks to me how my day was, I don't feel like answering him. When I ask him about my past, he's always trying to change the subject. I feel so frustrated. Thursday, September 2nd, 93. I moved out of the church. Father Matthew did not object, although he looked a bit sad. Mr. Roberts was kind enough to let me stay at his cabin if I am willing to work for him as an assistant gardener. That way, the mansion garden can still be well maintained even when Andrew cannot make it. Wednesday, November 3rd, 93. It's been a month since Charles gave me this cabin to stay. I still don't know where to start my investigation. Andrew has been drinking. Bernard asked me to bring him home today. Whenever he's drunk, he accuses himself, saying that he's a sinner. Sometimes he would mutter names that I've never heard of. Of all the names, I think I only recognize Magdalene. I just can't remember where I heard that name before. Well, okay. Spoilers. Spoilers for people who were a part of the raid. So we know Vivian and the doctor played a hand in killing Magdalene, Charles' mother. And now it sounds like Andrew is also a part of that, and we also think Andrew possibly murdered Sophia. There's a lot of murder going on here. It's fun. We like a little murder as a treat. Sunday, November 7th, 93. I just returned from the orphanage and found out it was Father Calvin who brought me there. The record sheet stated that I was from Painscreek. How? I was born in Painscreek. There must be records of me in the hospital, but I've checked. There's none. They're half-siblings! Thursday, November 16th, 93. I broke into Father Matthew's bedroom today. I shouldn't have done that, but he might have had something that could tell me about my birth parents. He didn't have anything relevant. Saturday, November 20th, 93. Andrew's drunk again. This is the 5th time I had to bring him home and then cover his shift. It's getting quite annoying. As I lay him down on the bed, he muttered repeatedly, "I'm so sorry, Sophia." Who's Sophia? Your birth mom? You don't know her, but it's fine. Key. Give me the key. Secret. Oh my god. give. Thank you! Oh, the church. Okay, this goes to the church. So we have a reason to go back to the church now. I think we have 2 keys for the church. Yes. This one and this one. Okay, both of those can most likely be used in the church. Nothing there. 4th time's the charm. Yeah, I got there eventually. The game was funny me. Bibble? Master Carpentry Illustrated. Edited by Daniel G. Jackson. I don't know why a carpentry book would be relevant, but I'm taking a picture of it anyways. Daniel G. Jackson works as a master carpenter, concludes the Working with Wood series in his final work, Master Carpentry. Here you will learn how to craft the most complex structures with just wood, create puzzles, hidden doors, and hide secrets in plain sight with Jackson techniques. I think this is telling us that there are secrets for us to discover hidden in wood. Hidden doors and hide secrets in plain sight with Jackson techniques. This is not a book for beginners, so prepare to test your skills and see if you have what it takes to be a master carpenter. Maybe hidden doors? Yeah, we already found one hidden door earlier in the study, and that was really cool. Window? To the window, to the walls, till the sweat drops down my balls. I forget what we were doing. We were playing with Lego. Me and BF Tuber, we were just hanging, chilling. And he said something, oh, to the window, to the walls. And I finished it with till the sweat drops down my balls. You know, like the famous rap song. And he just looked at me and dead in the eyes and said, what the fuck did you just say? I was like, do you not know that? I thought everyone knew from the windows to the walls. I couldn't tell you any other lyrics in that song, but I know that one. This is a nice little cabin. I would stay in here. I'm scared that he barricaded the door. That's a little suspect. That's a little weird. That's where we came in. Anything in the fridge? Knife! The knife has a dull blade. It could be a murder weapon! I don't see anything sus with it, but I'm still gonna take a picture. Sink. Nothing. Yeah, knife. Silverware drawer. Towels. These people have a lot of fucking towels in this town. Nothing. There we go. No ting. Nothing. I don't think there's been anything useful in a cabin yet, but... Or cabinet. Not cabin. We're currently in a cabin. Can I get the guns? Nope. I feel like none of these will work, but I'm gonna try. I probably have to go back to the church. Yeah, no. None of these work. Okay. Nothing down there. Locked. Anything in here? No. Oh! Oh! More empty pill bottles. There's some shit going on. Okay. Pill bottles. Close. Okay. Alright. Oh god, it's almost midnight. I should be going to bed. I don't want to. We're going to church. I'm motivated to play the game, god damn it. I've been itching to play this game all day, and I was like, well, I want to stream it so people can see me trying to figure out the puzzles in real time. I'm not motivated to stream, so fuck it, we're staying up. It's not gonna be like a 8-hour stream, though, I can tell you that much. I'll just go finish up the clues at the church that we got, and then call it there. Tomorrow's Sunday, that is true. So we just... The church, I think, is over this way? Can directionally challenge Kit. Remember where anything is. Hate that noise. Stories from Soul? The gun dog? I have never fucking heard of that before. I do not know. Is this the church? I should see what street this is. Walnut. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I highly recommend. What is it? I don't know what that is. Is it a mystery? This is the car that I carjacked this earlier. I'm just assuming every game is a murder mystery now until someone tells me otherwise. That's not the church. That's the cemetery. Here we go. Church. Take me to church. Boop. Knock, knock. I'm coming in. Alright. So there were a couple locked rooms in here. Or locked things that we now have a chance to get. Of old point and click adventure games. Oh, I would like that. Oh, this is a confessional. I missed the confessional before. Oh, shit. Okay, wait, hang on. Oh. Okay. I missed this before. Interesting. So we don't know that. Don't know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you're fucking onto something, Shige. Okay, wait, hang on. I need to open up the pictures. Where the fuck are the pictures saved? I think they're in users, app data, local low, EQ Studios, Painscreek Killings. Oh! Splashman DX, thank you so much for the follow. I much appreciate. I'm just late. I'm tired. Thank you for the support. I much appreciate it. Resources, screenshots. Here we go. This is bow 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 bow. Here we go. This is what I want. Okay, I have all the the pictures I've been taking throughout the stream. They all get saved to a directory. So the code is Calvin's date of birth. We don't know who the fuck Calvin is yet. But that's how we open the chest there. Unless, I mean, is there a Calvin in the graveyard? I could go check the graveyard. Andrew, Timothy, Raymond, Christopher, Wanda, Henry, Magdalene, Gary. Calvin! I have a Calvin! October 24th, 1902. What month is October? Is October 10? So 10/24/1902. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Okay, it is the 10th. Doing base. Months are hard. Okay, so this should be. I feel like I'm finding like a secret, like I'm gonna find a body or something. 10/24. That doesn't make sense. Maybe it's 10/1902? No. I'm gonna try it over here. 10/24/02. Oh! Fucking thank you! Thank you, everyone! Fuck! We spent so much time! Okay, we'll try the other one. We'll try the other one. I think I just snorted. Okay, 10/24/02. Here we go. There we go. Dear Father Calvin, this is a letter about the things that I have witnessed during my stay in Painscreek while in service to Mrs. Magdalene Roberts. I have no one to confide in. I dare not speak to you in public, hence this letter. I accompanied Mrs. Roberts to Painscreek on July 4th of 1975 to visit her son Charles. It was rumored that Vivian had a nervous breakdown following her own delivery of Trisha, that she had to stay in PCH for rehabilitation for several months. During that time period, Charles was all alone. He found comfort in a housemaid by the name of Sophia. They had an affair. A boy was born. 2 days after arriving, we were informed that Sophia, along with her child, had left Painscreek. Where she could have gone off to was a mystery for all of us. I assume most of us believed in the story, including myself. However, Mrs. Roberts refused to believe that Sophia would leave when she would have been accepted into the Roberts family. Would she have been? The boy that she bore for Charles would have guaranteed that Mrs. Roberts initiated a search for Sophia with our driver, Patrick, and myself. It lasted less than 2 months before she passed away from a heart attack. And we know Vivian and the doctor perpetuated the heart attack. What I want to confess in this letter is not about Sophia, although I was initiated by her disappearance. It's about Mrs. Roberts' untimely death. You see, Mrs. Roberts had a heart condition and had been affecting her for a while. However, her medication had always kept her stable. Her prescription was still the same during her visit to Painscreek, yet her condition deteriorated. The family doctor, Henry Johnson, I keep calling him Howard, Henry Johnson confirmed that her search for Sophia had taken a toll on her health. All she needed was to rest as much as she could, and she would be fine. I know that despite the doctor's advice, Mrs. Roberts did not stop the search. Did that create stress on her? Yes. But should it have killed her? According to the physician attending to Mrs. Roberts back home, no. Definitely not within such a short time span if she had taken her medicine. Let's think of Todd Howard, that's fair. 16 times the graphics. Her body was never autopsied. Her son, Charles, wanted her body untouched and buried properly. As Patrick and I were packing to leave for home, I couldn't help but wonder, who could have wanted Mrs. Roberts dead? Is there a connection between the affair of Charles and the housemaid, the disappearance of Sophia and her child, and the death of Mrs. Roberts? I think I already took a picture of that, but it's fine. I would like to say whom I might suspect. Yeah, I am in no such position, and I am afraid that I might name the wrong person. As I write this letter, I hope you can understand what I am trying to convey. I pray that the truth will be revealed as God permits it. Sincerely, Sylvia Eden. That's a new name. We do not know Sylvia Eden yet. Alright. Interesting, though. 4 times the size of my head. You should get that checked out. Actually, no. That means your head is normal sized. I'm happy for you. Good job. Might be usable in the church. Alright, so we got 2 keys, and we've figured out that secret, so that's good. Let's see what areas we could not view last time at the church. I remember there being a cabinet and like a picture with a cross indent. Maybe over here somewhere? No. Ah! This is probably the one key. Cool. Aww. Little guy. Diary. Scott. Very convenient that these people write a shit ton of diaries. Tuesday, November 30th, 93. I asked Andrew about Sophia. First, he freaked out, saying that I shouldn't go around speaking that name. Then he said he had never heard that name in his life. Andrew is not very good at subtlety. Is he hiding something? Why would he lie about Sophia? This makes me want to know who Sophia is even more. Thursday, December 2nd, 93. I asked Wanda if she knew anything about Sophia. She said Sophia used to work as a maid in the mansion for a few years until she was let go. When asked why, Wanda said she didn't know. However, she thought that Sophia was a manipulative woman that would do anything to get what she wanted. Wanda resented that. Wednesday, December 8th, 93. I met Derek today and asked him if he knew anyone by the name of Sophia. Apparently, he's not on speaking terms with me. I wonder if it has anything to do with Trisha. Interesting. Monday, December 13th, 93. During today's lunch break, I asked Bernard if he knew about Sophia. He was surprised that I knew that name, but proceeded to say he did not know her that well. Somehow, I feel uncomfortable whenever I talk with Bernard. His cold gaze gives me the shivers. Bernard's the fucking killer. Saturday, December 18th, 93. I met Dorothy while tending to the garden. I asked her about Sophia. She looked confused. She was curious as to where I heard that name. I told her it came from Andrew. She kindly explained that Sophia was a close friend of hers when Sophia first came to work for the Roberts family. Unfortunately, she had an affair with Charles when Vivian was hospitalized. Shortly after, she left Painscreek. No one has heard of her ever since. Dorothy thinks that Sophia has probably started a new life in another place. I wonder if the affair was the reason everyone's quiet about it. Yeah, that's probably why. That's a fair reason. St. Patrick Orphanage, February 2nd, 94. Hey, Trinity. How you doing? Thanks for coming on by and thanks for checking on in. How you doing? How you doing? We're solving a murder mystery. Dear Scott, I'm Sister Rachel. Although I wasn't here when you last came, I hope you remember me. I was your nursing mother after you arrived here those years ago. I understand that you came here earlier to find out how you came to be at St. Patrick's Orphanage. On July 4th, 1975, Father Calvin came to us holding a basket with you in it. He said that you'd lost your parents, and there's no one to take care of you. He told us that your name was Scott. After he left, Sister Emma asked if I would be willing to take care of a baby. At first I hesitated because it was a huge responsibility. But when I saw your face, so full of innocence and curiosity, I felt as if God himself had delivered you to me. I accepted the task. When you were 10, Father Matthew came to see you. He had just become the head priest of Painscreek Trinity Church. He visited often, usually at the beginning of the month. Whenever he left, he would leave an envelope containing a small sum of money. He said it was for everything you needed, and that whatever was left was then given to the orphanage. They're totally half-siblings. Scott and Trisha are totally half-siblings. I would be lying to say that I wasn't sad when you left the orphanage, but when Father Matthew adopted you, I believed that your life would be better in Painscreek than here. I dearly hope it's so. Everything enclosed within the package used to be yours. Oh, thanks for checking on in, Parita. I think you should have these. May God bless you. Sister Rachel Davis. Okay. Learning more about Scott's history. Oh, basement key! Spooky basement key! Blanket with moon, stars, and my baby boy text at the corner. Aw. I don't think Scott's the murderer. Can't why? I was wondering if you were gonna lose your streak, T. I literally said I feel bad for T because this is the stream that they're going to lose their streak. I got mildly obsessed and I wanted to play the game board. I'm so sorry. I swear I wasn't targeting you specifically. It just kind of happened. I'm so sorry. Well, good morning. Good morning, T. Thanks for coming on by. Listen, it's okay. Your stream streak is safe at least. You've been safe. That's why I've been streaming so long. That's why I've been streaming for 2.5 hours, just to make sure you were good. She is not sorry. I'm a little sorry. I did feel bad. I was like, I'm gonna ruin people's streaks. It's locked, but how do I unlock it? I shouldn't be awake. Go to bed. You saved your stream streak. You saved your stream streak so you can go. I did almost stop earlier. My paranoia is unstoppable. That's what I'm here for. Keeping you all on the edge of your toes. You never know when I'll strike. Where does this other key go? Is it here? Ha 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 ha! To make the stream streak tick up. Oh, is that how it works? Okay, well, stay 5 more minutes, and then the stream streak will be happy with you. All right, this must be Father Matthew's bedroom. Look for secrets. Secret, secret. No secrets. Key. Bibble? No Bibble. Or we cannot read the Bibble. 3 to 4 a.m. because of night shift job. Oh my god. Gross. This is late for me. Oh my god, it's past midnight. This is incredibly late for me. Diary? Another diary? A Matthew Brooks. Oh, this is Father Matthew. Okay. I was like, who the fuck is Matthew Brooks? It's Father Matthew. January 16th, 1975. A few months have passed since I've arrived here. The missionary trip is harder than I expected. There's no clean water, the food lacks nutrients, and there isn't enough medicine. We have requested help from WHO, but haven't received any reply yet. I feel so frustrated. What can I do? March 3rd, 1975. When Father Calvin first sent me here, he asked if I would be willing to stay for 6 months. It would be a good training for me, he said. I agreed. That was before I came. 6 months have now passed. I think I will extend this for another 6 months. The people here need as much help as they can get. I am not a doctor, but I can help them through my support and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Made my breakdown when I worked it. That's fair. I couldn't do a night shift. I would be miserable. I will let Father Calvin know about my decision. September 16th, 1975. Time flies. I can't believe I'll be going home tomorrow. I will miss the people here. At the same time, I can't wait to get back home and meet everyone again. September 19th, 75. Father Calvin summoned me this morning and told me that Sophia had left Painscreek. How can that be? The last time we wrote, she told me she had so many things to share with me when I got back. Was she forced? Is she hiding something? Going to sleep? Have a good night, Shige, Shige, Shige. Thanks for coming on by. Sleep well. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Is she hiding something? I just cannot believe that Sophia left without telling me anything. Something must have happened to her that she could not tell me. It's been, December 29th, 75. It's been almost 6 months since Sophia left Painscreek. I have asked everyone around. No one seems to know where she went. Father Calvin told me to let it go. He's right. I should not dwell on matters of the heart. There are more important things in life that I need to focus on. If Sophia and I are meant to meet again, God will let me know. It's time I move on with my life. Yeah, and then you adopted her son, and he started trying to fuck his half-sister, and you had to put an end to it. That's 100% what is happening. Oh my god, another diary. These people have a lot of fucking diaries. Alright, February 25th, 1971. I've always wanted to be adopted, but I guess heaven had something else in store for me. Instead of being taken in by a family, I came to Painscreek Trinity Church. To be honest, I would prefer to have a real family with people whom I can call mom and dad, but Father Calvin said God has other plans for my future, and in time, I will come to realize it. Okay, so this is when he was younger. Of the backside of the diary, because it has the person's name on the back of the diary. It had Matthew Brooks on the back of the diary. So I know that all these passages are written by Matthew. May 2nd, 71. The Roberts family is looking for a new maid. I told Mrs. Roberts that a relative of mine would fit the position really well. I know I shouldn't lie, but I want Sophia to be here in Painscreek. Father Calvin always said we have to help those who are in need. Sophia is in need. I am sure she will be glad to have this job. August 10th, 71. Since starting the job at the mansion, Sophia has settled in nicely. Whenever she has time off work, we've been exploring Painscreek together. I have so much to show her. This is just like the orphanage days, and I'm extremely comfortable being with her. Aw, he's in love. October 27th, 71. Today was, thank you for headband, Steve. Today was Sophia's day off. We ate at the Moon Cafe again. I can't seem to get enough of this place. The food is delicious, the atmosphere relaxing, and the coffee tastes great. Maybe it's all because of Sophia's company still. I love to hang out here. This is definitely one of my favorite places in Painscreek, followed closely by the church and the little big books. Yeah, Sophia is the one who went missing, and also had the affair with Charles. Charles cheated on Vivian with Sophia, and she had a son. And we don't know where that son went. My prediction is that Scott is the son, because he's an orphan. O'Malley Associates, attorneys at law, 436 Oak Street, 46 Silver Lake Boulevard. Dear Mr. Brooks, we have evaluated your case and we accept the request to represent your son, Scott Brooks, in court. We are in the process of drafting an appeal for his release. Considering the sensitivity of the situation, we urge you not to make any public statements until consulting with us. Additionally, we would like copies of any government documents related in any way to your son. Medical records, transaction receipts, travel documents, previous criminal charges, if any, etc. The more we have, the better we can help your son's case. We will be in contact within the next few days. Sincerely, Brendan O'Malley. Okay. Emerald State Bank. Checking account statement. So this is 9588 to 95,925. So, like a month and a half of statements. Nearly 2 months. Donation from the Roberts family. Payment for church maintenance. Check from car dealership. And it's highlighted. The check from the car dealership. Sunday tithing. I don't know church terms. Hosting community potluck. First payment fee for Scott's lawyers. And that's highlighted. Sunday, roof fixing, cemetery maintenance service. Sunday, second payment fee for Scott's lawyers. And again, that's highlighted. Pilgrimage, traveling fee, youth program finance. I think I know why these three are highlighted. Because everything else is specifically for the church. These three are personal. Youth program, that's for the church. Pilgrimage, that's for the church. Scott's lawyers, that's personal family matters. Tithing, church. Cemetery, church. Roof fixing, church. Sunday tithing, I don't know. Church. Scott's lawyers, personal. Hosting community potluck. That seems like a church activity. Tithing, church. Check from car dealership. He sold his personal car and deposited that into the church bank account. Payment for church maintenance, donation from Robert's family. Fuck you, Baltimore. Yeah, probably. Thinking is overrated. You're right. I should just go into this winging it. But I think that's why those three are highlighted, because usually church bank accounts aren't taxed at all. They're tax exempt. But if he's putting personal shit in there, then that could cause issues. Found inside a chest in the church. It belongs to Scott. And I think it said basement key on it. Something like that. So we have this key from Scott. Yeah, someone is gonna get a visit from the IRS. Let's see. Okay. Is there any more locked shit in the church that I don't remember? We don't know the code there. Nothing's locked here. This was locked, but it's a code. Yeah, don't know the code. Nothing else locked in there. No, nothing in here. This is the top floor. Nothing locked, okay. Is that Kit Kat Patty Whack? It sure is! Hello, Lucido. How you doing? I'm just trying to solve a murder single-handedly. No big deal. Your average Saturday night for someone as cool as me. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm getting loopy. I just got a key. I'm trying to figure out where the hell it goes. How you doing, Lucido? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming on by. I don't think there's anything in here. That leads back upstairs. And then this is the scary door. And it doesn't seem like we can... Like, there's not even a lock on the scary door. Just got your butt kicked in 9 Souls? Oh, yeah! Isn't that like a Hollow Knight Metroidvania type game that people seem to really like? It looks good. It's just, I really tried with Hollow Knight. I just don't think it's for me. I just raged a lot. Oh. My mouth is dry. Alright. I am going to try key to a basement. Tougher than Hollow Knight? Yeah, I probably wouldn't enjoy it then. Hi, Choco. It's a key to a basement. Does the mansion have a basement? It could be to the mansion. Garage. I don't think the key is to the mansion. I don't remember if the cabin had a locked door or not. But we know it's a basement key. And it would make sense for Scott to have a basement key to the cabin. I don't know where else he would have a basement key besides, like, the church. But we can't access the church basement right now. Yeah, let's go back to the cabin. And if this key isn't to the cabin, I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. No, Hollow Knight isn't bad. I'm just bad at it, and that hinders my enjoyment of it. It's completely and utterly a skill issue. I am willing to acknowledge that. Alright, back to the cabin we go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We're partying at an abandoned cabin. Again, this place has been abandoned for like 4 years at this point. I think we should just be allowed to bust down all the fucking doors. No one's been here for 4 years. Who cares? You like watching game characters suffer? That's not because I'm a sadist. That's just because I'm bad. Alright. Hey! It's the game that's bad. Exactly. It's unoptimized. It's not a skill issue. It's the game's fault. Spooky. Oh, this looks like it could hold a dead body. What's wrong with a little sadism? Absolutely nothing. A little sadism, a little masochism as a treat. It's allowed. Is this a diary? No. Another diary. Scott's diary. It's going to be incest. It's going to be half siblings. All right. 100%. I can feel it. They're gonna be half siblings. Monday, February 14th, 94. On Valentine's Day, Trisha gave me some chocolate. I'd never seen that brand before. I bet it must be expensive. I haven't finished making the music box. I had hoped that it would be her Valentine's Day present. I'll just give it to her later. Hopefully she can forgive me. What if they're full siblings? They would not be full siblings, because Charles Roberts is the dad. And we know Vivian is Trisha's mom. And we know he had an affair with a woman named Sophia. And Sophia disappeared with her son. And we know that she had a boy. So it's most likely half siblings. They're not step siblings. They're half siblings. They share a dad. Half siblings is when you share one parent. So they're 50% blood related. Friday, February 18th, 94. It's been quite some time since I last talked to Father Matthew. He's always asking how I'm doing after Sunday service, but I tend to ignore him whenever possible. I know it's wrong. I need to find a way to make amends with him. Tuesday, April 19th, 94. The grass has been growing wild lately. The weeds are everywhere, and Andrew's not here. Actually, he hasn't been here for quite a while now. I wonder what happened to him. I should visit him after work tomorrow. Saturday, September 23rd, 94. I was about to pick Andrew up for work when I found him lying unconscious on the floor. Uh-oh. There was an empty bottle of sleeping pills on the table. I immediately called the ambulance. According to the nurse, this is Andrew's third suicide attempt. She's glad that I saved him in time. An hour later and he could have died. I don't know why Andrew would commit suicide. Why knows that he must be lonely. He needs a friend. Aw. Scott's a good kid. Wednesday, September 28th, 94. I visited Andrew at the hospital today. He's out of ER and is recovering quite well. While I was cutting the fruits, he told me his story. In 72, there was a maid who came to work at the mansion. Her name was Sophia. She was a hard-working young lady with a great personality. She was loved by many. A few years into her job, however, she had an affair with Charles. A child was born. When Vivian found out, she was furious and decided to kick her out of Painscreek. What happened after that was a tragedy. At June 26, 1975 at 11 p.m., Vivian, Dr. Johnson, and Andrew confronted Sophia. A fight broke out. Sophia fell and hit her head on a nearby wall. She stopped moving. Dr. Johnson checked and realized she was dead. Her neck had broken. No one knew what to do. Vivian then asked Andrew to take care of the body and her baby. Andrew did what he had to do to protect Vivian. After that night, they vowed never to tell anyone about the incident. Before leaving, I asked Andrew what the baby's name was. He said it was Vincent. As I left the hospital, I couldn't help but pity Andrew. He's lived a confusing life and the struggle shows. I hope he can heal. Scott is Vincent. Scott is 100% Vincent. Okay. It lines up too perfectly. Like, that's going to be the twist. And if it's not, I will be fucking shocked. We do have a soap opera. Alright. I think that is the extent I can explore of the cabin. I'll do one more quick walkthrough, but... I don't like that the music stopped. It kind of it scares me. Where's the music? Did anyone else notice that the music stopped? Okay, there it is. Okay, everything's fine. I guess the only thing that I haven't done in the cabin yet, that I know of, they could be secrets. There is music, yes, I think it's just very quiet, is open the gun case, which I don't have a way to open yet. Alright, let's exit the cabin, and then I think I will call it here for tonight. Oh, good stretch. I got a good back crack there. Loading. There we go. Oop. Save and quit. Alright. That felt like really good progress. And I'm gonna take all my pictures and correlate the notes and maybe open up the game and do some backtracking to places I've already been, but nothing new. I'll just backtrack to places I have been on stream or off stream. If I need to correlate them from my notes. Alright, I hit close. I should have hit close. Do I want to raid, or do I just end the stream? I mean, it's a weird fucking time for me to be live. I guess I could raid someone. Who's live? My throat's fucking dead. Raid. Who am I raiding? I don't know who to raid. Yeah, I take raid suggestions. Give me someone. Oh, thank you for sip tea. Ah. Madra Mimi. I'm sure I'm butchering that fucking name. Ooh, Phoenix Wright. Oh, I like Phoenix Wright. All right, cool. I'm down. Boop. Let me open up their stream. And what is Phoenix Wright? Phoenix Wright feels appropriate for the like. It's Phoenix Wright is it's a murder mystery. It makes sense. Alright, raid message. Feel free to use whatever emotes you like. They do not have to be mine. I don't know, which one do I feel like doing? I'll do Kit Smug. Kit Smug feels nice. I know I said I was gonna do Persona today, and then I didn't do Persona, because I'm a filthy liar, but it was because I fell asleep because I did one activity. So hopefully I'll do Persona tomorrow, is the moral of the story. But I might be suffering from sleepy, so I might not do Persona tomorrow because I stayed up late. Keeps from bursting on the walls and nibbling on your fridge wires. Oh, I appreciate that, Parita. I'm glad my fridge is safe for another day. Alright, I'll see everyone later, though. Thanks for hanging out for the Scuff late stream. You're a fun liar. I appreciate it. I got that going for me, at least. Alright, peace out, everyone. Bye-bye.